This YCN segment is brought to you by Bubba's Bar and Grill on Lake Sunapee in Newberry Harbor.
Welcome to the New Hampshire Association of Broadcasters award-winning YCN Game of the Week. Today we're in Woodstock, Vermont for a boys basketball clash between the host Wasps and their rivals, the Yellow Jackets of Windsor. YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. Raleigh Lakeside Builders, specializing in custom and waterfront homes, shoreline protection, renovations, and full-scale design. Bramontos in Claremont, always fresh, always delicious. Now hosting YCN Sports Talk the first Wednesday of every month. Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in our community. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. La Valley Building Supply. Home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. And by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
Good evening and welcome to Woodstock, Vermont for tonight's basketball matchup between the Windsor Yellow Jackets and the Woodstock Wasps. I'm Jeremy Stout. I'll be joined shortly by my broadcast partner, Andrew Zerhide. And tonight, the annual cross-division matchup between the Yellow Jackets, who come in at 14-2, leading Division III, and the Woodstock Wasps, 8-7. They are in 10th place in Division II. And Andrew, we watch this game every season, the cross-division matchup. It's usually end of the year, different divisions, but a very competitive game.
Yeah, it should be a very competitive game. And for Woodstock, we're going to be keeping an eye on senior Caleb Webb, number 10. He's a forward. He's going to be big down low. And number 13, Gabe Marcikovatieri. He's a junior, but also a forward. Really, Woodstock's going to be scoring a ton in the paint. Windsor's going to have to contain them down low.
All right, and for Windsor, who should we watch on their end?
Yeah, so for the Yellow Jackets, we're going to be keeping an eye on a couple of seniors. Number 14, Seth Balch. He's a guard. And number 42, Adam Stapleton. Stapleton is their center. He's going to be scoring down low. And Balch is going to be dribbling a lot. He's also a very good three-point shooter. Woodstock is going to have to defend him on the perimeter if they want a chance in this game.
All right, it's the Yellow Jackets and the Wasps, the YCN Game of the Week. It's next.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer.
Welcome back. Let's send it down to the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
Now the starting lineup for the visiting Yellow Jackets. At guard, number 11, junior Robert Slocum. At forward, 13, senior Ben Meeker. At guard, number 14, senior Seth Ball. At guard, number 21, senior Dakota Page. And at center, number 13, senior Adam Stapleton. And now it's time out for your Woodstock Wasps. At guard, number 2, sophomore Harrison Morris. At forward, number 13, junior Gabe Marcikovatieri. At guard, number 5, senior Griffin Mayhew. At forward, number 10, senior Caleb Webb. And at forward, number 23, senior Christian Wood.
And we're set to go here in Woodstock, Vermont. Matchup between the Windsor Yellow Jackets and the Woodstock Wasps. Welcome to everyone watching on our Facebook page. The opening tip, won by Windsor, number 11, Robert Slocum, going in for the layup. That one's blocked out of bounds. Windsor will keep possession. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. Quick three attempted off the inbounds pass. Number 14, Seth Balch, misses that one. But the offensive rebound, Balch will get it back, and then he'll reset that offense and start it up. The Windsor team was won 11 out of their last 12 games. Inside, Adam Stapleton kicks it out. Shot no good. Ben Meager on the miss, and rebound for Woodstock. They'll look to get the first score. Woodstock inside, nicely done. Number 13, Gabe Marcikovatieri with the first basket. 2-0 our score, and answered on the other end. Number 11, Robert Slocum, hits the 3. So, Andrew, as we know, this game is always a competitive matchup. Tight one so far in the first minute, 3-2. Windsor with the lead.
Yeah, Robert Slocum's really come a long way. He's become a really good shooter.
Corner 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Stapleton. They're going to get the foul call on number 13. That is Ben Meager. His first, team's first. Woodstock looking to inbound underneath their own hoop. Caleb Webb at the point. Can't get a shot off, he'll dish it off. Looks like Windsor in the man-to-man defense so far in the early part. Yeah, shot up, no good. Missed number 2, Harrison Morse. Windsor, they'll take their time with the offense. Reset, make sure they get the shot. A lot of it will run through, as you mentioned, Seth Balch, the senior. They're in no hurry. They want to get a good shot off, and that one's going to be out of bounds off the Woodstock player, the defender. Windsor basketball.
If you miss any of our local programs on our 3 YCN network stations, you can always watch our YCN shows and games anytime on our website at ycnnow.com.
So as we were talking about kind of a cross-division, a little bit of a different situation than we're used to over in New Hampshire, where you're playing your division games. In Vermont, everything is in the division as we see the 2-pointer get in there. 5-2, Windsor extending their lead. Nice dribble drive inside. That's number 13, Marcia Kovateri, and he's got all 4 points for Woodstock. 3-point attempt, no good, off the back iron. Rebound, Woodstock, and they look to get on the break. No good there, and the rebound goes to Stapleton. Three-pointer up, no good, and it looks like, Andrew, if you're Windsor, they really want to have a set offense. They're not going to run the ball too much. They're going to make sure they get their open shot, but they're also going to rebound. They've pulled down a number of offensive rebounds already. Opposed to we see Woodstock, well, they'll run a little bit more, as see number 14, Balch, no good on that one. And here come the Wasps.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Ramontos in Claremont. Always fresh, always delicious. In addition to airing on our 3 TV stations, all YCN games are posted for your viewing pleasure anytime at ycnnow.com.
Number 10 on that one, Caleb Webb. 2 points. And inside there, up and no good, Duncan Frazier. No, excuse me, that was 42, Adam Stapleton. Offensive rebound and the putback, 23, Christian Wood. 8-5 our score. Woodstock with the lead. Stapleton inside, he loses it, it will stay with Windsor. We'll take a break, 3:51 to play in the first quarter. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by Harris Family Furniture in Plymouth, Laconia, and Chichester.
Welcome back, YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. Woodstock and Windsor. Woodstock leading 8-5 midway through this first quarter. Windsor has struggled to find the basket, but they've taken their time and they look for the good shot. That one was a good look, but no good. Once again, another offensive rebound. Put back, no good. And then stolen again. And up for the shot, number 13, Ben Meager. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Mascoma Savings Bank, mutually owned with no shareholders to please. If you want your local game, event, parade, or concert televised into YCN's nearly 300,000 TV households, now on DirecTV and Dish TV, contact us at info@ycnnow.com for more information.
Meager hits the first free throw, and 3 substitutions coming in for Windsor. Ryland Richardson, Duncan Frazier, and Hunter Grilla. Second free throw up, no good. So makes 1 out of 2, Meager does. Cuts the deficit to 2, stolen away. That was number 13 with the steal, Meager, and then he was fouled. That foul was on number 13, Gabe Marsicovateri, his first, team's second. Christian Wood also has a foul. So with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter, Windsor looking to tie this game up or take the lead with the 3. Three-pointer no good from the corner. Duncan Frazier might have been shot taker on that one. Ooh, down safely, but it looked a little close for a while. Three-point attempt up, no good. And that ball bounces away. It'll go back the other way. So, Andrew, a little bit of a slow start here, not a lot of scoring. They're getting their shots off, just not falling.
Yeah, not hitting a ton of shots, but, pretty good defense. We haven't seen too many easy buckets down low, at least. Yeah, no one's really hitting any long balls too much.
And Windsor, as we mentioned, getting a bunch of offensive rebounds. They've had multiple shots on a lot of their possessions. Woodstock is more of a one-time shot, and then Windsor's able to get the rebound. But nice ball movement as we see that, moving it in and out of the paint, then around the three-point line. Shot's no good, and the rebound comes down to Caleb Webb. Woodstock, once again, will go on the break, but they turn it over a little too fast. And going the other way is number 23, Hunter Grilla, and the foul will be on Woodstock. Number 15, I believe they got one, Will Crompton, for that foul. His first, team's third.
The YCN scoreboard sponsor is LaValle Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. And also by Bubba's Bar and Grill, overlooking the beautiful Newberry Harbor on Lake Sunapee.
Shot up and no good, but there's Stapleton to get the rebound, and another foul. That's not the foul you want. Charlie Amato, that far from the hoop. That's his first, but the team's 4th foul already, as we're still 1:50 to go in this first quarter. Stolen away, nicely done, but then thrown back away. That was Will Crompton with the steal, and then in the turnover. Inside to Stapleton, number 42, Adam Stapleton. Nice pass there, and maneuver in the basket inside. And we got a tie game, 8-8, 1:20 to play, 1:22 to play. Timeout on the floor. Tie game, 8-8 here in Woodstock. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN segment is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist.
Welcome back, YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. Woodstock will inbound here with 1:22 to play.
Ooh.
And stolen away by Windsor. Little 12-foot jumper, no good. Webb gets the rebound, and now Woodstock looks to break it out the other way and take the lead as we approach a minute to play here in the first quarter. Nice drive and kick out Amato. Can't get to that one. Crompton with the rebound. And Crompton will go up and shoot a pair. Foul on Windsor will go against number 42, Stapleton, his first, team second.
Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game. We'll choose the team member that had the greatest impact.
Crompton doesn't get the first one to fall. Dave Marsico-Viteri gets a seat. 54 seconds to play in the first quarter. Crompton, second one is up and good. He hits 1 for 2. Gives Woodstock the 1-point lead, 9-8. Wonder if Windsor, the way they move the ball around, if they'll move it around and take some clock down. I don't think they'll hold for the last shot, but they'll make sure they don't rush it. 3-point attempt, number 12, Duncan Frazier with the 3-point ball. He gets it to fall, and Windsor with the 11-9 lead, and then stolen away the other way. 30 seconds to play in this quarter. Windsor could go on top by a couple possessions. Inside, no good. Webb comes down with it. Plenty of time. He's looking to go. Amato, nice catch and the basket. Nice dish by Webb to Charlie Amato. We got a tie game at 11. 10 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Windsor got to get a shot off. Clock's down, tipped away, and that's going to do it. End of the quarter. A little bit of a miscommunication there on Windsor's part to end the quarter. But an exciting, entertaining first quarter. 11-11 the score. We'll take a break. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.